From the 1011 Now streaming studio, this is 1011's Morning Pulse.
Good morning, I'm Danielle Shenk with your Morning Pulse for Tuesday, April 30th, 2024. A real-life nightmare. Two Omaha brothers were sucked out of their home by a tornado and survived.
For a long while, I was certain that was the last time I ever was going to see my brother.
Roger and Royce Slayton say they locked eyes before a tornado ripped them away. Royce recalls being sucked up from the back of the house before getting slammed into the ground. He says he felt like the whole house was ripping into his back. Roger adds he remained conscious as he was thrown into the air, doing cartwheels while being pummeled with debris. He hit the ground face down and was pinned by rubble,
Which luckily protected me from getting sliced up by any glass, but my legs were pinned, my arm was pinned.
I don't know how I didn't fly away with the house because there was nothing behind me. I was just in the middle of the grass in the backyard here. And then once I got up, I just started screaming for Roger's name because I didn't see anybody. I thought he was dead for sure.
Royce required 22 stitches, while Roger suffered multiple bone bruises, cuts, and was punctured in the back by a nail. Both say they feel lucky they survived. The National Weather Service confirms at least 9 tornadoes from last weekend. 4 were rated EF3, including the Lincoln and Waverly tornado. NWS says that tornado had a maximum wind speed of 158 miles per hour. The same system spawned another EF3 tornado that went through Elkhorn, Bennington, and Blair, which had a max wind speed of 165 miles per hour. There were also 2 EF2s and 3 EF1s. Days after Governor Jim Pillen surveyed the damage from the ground, he flew over several counties in the Nebraska State Patrol helicopter to assess the situation from above. Several hundred homes suffered significant damage or were destroyed during the storms. The Nebraska National Guard hasn't been activated yet, but Pillen says his team is currently evaluating if that's on the table. After the devastation of losing so much, sometimes it's finding that one thing that makes all the difference. That was the case for Bennington Jr. Lily Dahl. She was on her way to a concert in Des Moines when the tornado roared through Bennington. Her mother called from the basement to tell her the house took a direct hit. In the aftermath, her mom discovered Lily's track jersey blew away in the storm.
My mission for the day was to find my jersey. I went all the way back to the back end of our property and I was like, I cannot find it. The only thing I could find was a cooler. So I just keep looking and I look up and there's my jersey.
Turns out it was hanging high in a tree. While the Dahl family has far greater concerns ahead, for Lily, finding that jersey represents hope. Rounding out your headlines is a check of the 7-day forecast.
You've been listening to 1011's Morning Pulse. Watch, listen, stream on the 1011 Now app, on YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts.